Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. Time to get back into it, shall we? Let's go. I actually took a bit of a day. I didn't take like a day off, but I didn't record a run yesterday, so you're getting me fresh. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any silly settings on. I can never find it. It's here. I am good. Okay. We're having fun. I'm down to have some fun. Green, blue, orange, red, red. This looks just like a normal team. I'm pretty sure I've seen this as just a regular team before. These are some pretty easy curses. 11 to 20 Ad Grave sounds probably the best, and Ad Wisp is good. Tunnel Vision is easy, it's just boring, and Heavy Sleeper is bad. That's my estimation. So let's do 11 to 20 Ad Grave here. Ad Wisp is in the generate, I think. That's what this little G means. I'm trying to make a list of all the curses, but you don't have one. Because if you go into the options modifier, the generated curses, it just shows you 5 random generated curses now instead of showing them all to you. 56 point add.dragon, by the way. The same for the wild, although I think you have to enable something for this. So anyway, just a thought. Oh, these don't show my pick rate anymore. Oh well. Anyway, we'll play Adgrave. I'm in. And what did Pockets give us? He gave us Arrow. Off the top side with the bottom side. Sure. Place the left side with Shield 5 Pain. Okay. I mean, we could take this, kill an enemy under 2 HP for Pockets. I'm actually kind of down to just shoot the archers. We can min-max a little bit. Yeah, I may end up, by the way, I'll tell you now, I may end up going back to using the in-game music instead of the playlist. I like the playlist a lot more, but my videos have been getting, or my last video, I should say, got a false copyright strike. It's not a strike, sorry, it's a copyright claim. There's a difference. I have to pick one of these, one sec. I think I'll go Trapper. Trapper's a little better versus the Graves. What that means though is my channel doesn't get any danger for copyright claims, and I've done a lot of bitching about this in my Discord because it happens on the streams, like every stream gets claimed because the system just is very aggressive for streams, I guess. But anyway, my videos will just go, I won't see the revenue for them for like a month, and if it keeps happening, I'm gonna go, hey man, this sucks. I'm gonna have to change something, but we'll see. I might just eat the 1 month of waiting because it's not that big of a deal. It's just annoying because I have to dispute. I have to go in and manually dispute all of the claims too, and it's just the system false flagging it, which is annoying. Now, I like Necromancer's Tome a lot. I think it's very good, but it's better later than it is now. And we have the counter to these thorns, this arrow item. Okay, well, never mind. Actually, let's go like this. You can't do anything to thorns other than wait for Pockets to wake up. There you go. Handled. Caldera as our blue in this run. We'll be fine. You just want to make sure that you pick a good blue here because this is double red. So your blue is a little more important. Oh, I should have taken this item off of Pockets though. I forgot. I didn't think about it too much. Yeah, so it's like, what? It goes... Sorry, I am brain misfiring. Can't kill him. Too bad. That's okay, but I probably need to make sure I get a Hemlock out next turn. Good, good, good. We're gonna be doing a little more healing in this run than anything else, is what we're gonna notice. But having my Pockets just be useless in this fight was a bit of a fuck up for sure. 3 mana. Here, let's just take a look. This might actually be lethal. You go burst here. Scald. That seems right. This guy ends up on 3. Yeah, okay. I just have to remember to look for the rest of this run, or at least until I get rid of pockets. Sapphire is good. Like in this fight, I can take this shit off. It's all good. Twiddle. You know, I had one item, it was like, remove cantrip from your sides, and man, that shit would go really hard on Meddler, wouldn't it? No more cantrip bones. I'll hit the combo. Actually, I had the combo that I just described in the run that I had the item. It just didn't make sense. It didn't click until I had already gotten rid of Meddler. I went, oh, wait. That's sick. Enchanter Fae. Oof. I don't really have a good case for Enchanter here. The problem is if I click random and I get Coffin, we're in a lot of trouble. But I should probably just click on Fae. Randoming here is kind of silly. We have something that... We have 2 units that can use the boost, and I could just do this if I want. Yeah. It's silly to random here. For sure. Just easy to get lost in the sauce a little bit. Need a little damage for this slate, thank you. Is that right? No, I didn't need to burst him. There you go. And no gray. You know, I talked a lot of shit about grays, but runs without them are always a lot scarier, I've noticed. Because it's just like, man, what the hell? I'm dying. And I can't do anything about it. Magnet can actually do something if I, like, burst into heal mana gain. You could get a nice little combo out of that. I can take this. Burst into double boost. Maybe we get some +1s for boost and we could go pretty crazy. We'll see what the options, or we'll see what the future holds. We'll see what they give us. We can go weaken, make a snake run. Poison the other one? Sure. And... I mean, I guess you can lock this for 1 + 2 is 3 as far as I know. Let's see, 1, 2, 4. Whoa! God, I love math. It never changes. Might actually go for a little Scald here, though, because I like to get value. My favorite part of this game is getting value. I love when the numbers are good. Presence Disciple. I don't want to settle for Disciple. I think I have to pick Presence then, but I'm kind of a Presence hater lately. I'm feeling like he doesn't do anything. But it's okay. You could actually give him the Necromancer Tome and then he can go invulnerable, but it's okay. This Gardener is not gonna be in Slice and Dice 4.0. I'll just tell you that right now. Oh boy, Presence, that looked really useful. At least I get this 3 damage mana gain out. Maybe you grow here instead. Whatever. What are you? You're 7 of 13, so 1 damage and you're dead. Fae can't miss for me here. I always have to get 1 damage out of Fae. Cruel Death Wish. So we could Death Wish for the +1 here. And then you're hitting a 5. What if I go 3 damage, kill Bell instead? That's probably a little better. Yeah. Fanatic is trying to flee? Yeah, you better let him. Dragonhide or Cart? I didn't feel like I was seeing this pick a lot. I like Dragonhide. I think it is pretty good. Pairs well later as well. Most characters can, or most parties can use this. Cart is fun, but I've actually not had a whole lot of situations where I go, oh yeah, and because of this cart, I win the game now. So I'm happy to run Dragonhide, even though it doesn't really do anything right now. Makes my gardener grow, but we don't really play the long game here. Can I get a mana, please? Thank you. Oh, and a Death Wish. And you can heal yourself for 4 mana? Holy! That's pretty good. What about this? This would give me 3 mana. Just checking. Worth a look. If I go 2 and then burst, this zombie is killed. But then what if instead of that, I played Scald? You ever think about that? Look at the value. It's not that good actually, because I could go instead Scald Burst and kill this Quartz. We just let the zombie go. You're free to go, sir. I think we're good. I'm glad I did this run the way that I did, because I've been like, I get into my ways where I'm like, oh, this character never clicked this. And that was what I was doing with Faye, when Faye was the correct choice there. Because if I random into something bad on the greens, I just lose my run. My biggest problem with the random button is that it enables me to mentally kill a character off and just never click on them. And that's often very wrong. And I gotta work on that. Can you put Engage on this? You can. I feel like you couldn't for some reason. Maybe that was in 2.0 you couldn't and it changed. Do you still take... He does take the poison. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Presence doesn't give a fuck. Cleanse, boost. 2. So we could go like... Burst, wham, 4. What if instead of that I just 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2. Yeah, I didn't do the growth, but it's okay. I think I'll be alright. Been feeling also like I've been kind of bad about my keybinding usage lately. I've been falling off. Have I told you guys that this is my least favorite item in the game? Because I think it is. I fucking hate Pauldron so much. I despise this item. Erythrocite's kind of cool, so it's nice because I have the Dragonhide gloves and I have no way to shield, but I don't give a fuck. I want to kill things. Bag of Holding, cool. I'm sure this will do something. I almost certainly will do something with Dragonhide gloves, because now we get a cool setup, but yeah, we'll see. Now the graves are here. I have Faye to weaken them. Thinking I might try to burst. We can get 6 mana, holy. 1 hit here, 1 hit here, burst here, Scald. Yeah, so let me talk you through this one slowly. Here's how it goes. If you have bones all lined up, only one of those bones needs to be at 2 or less HP, and this bones is effectively at 2 HP because of the +1 damage. Every other bones in the chain needs to be at 3. It can be at 2 if you want, but with Scald or any sort of big AoE, one bone's at 3, the rest at 2, and it'll chain kill all of them. Because this bones dies, explodes, takes this bones down by 1, and then if there were more, this one would then explode, killing this one, and so on and so on. So that's why this works out like that, and that's how you do the math quickly on it. I really have assembled the perfect team to deal with this curse, though. They really can't do shit to Faye plus Trapper, the Graves. Sure. I was just thinking about it, like, what do I care about this guy spawning in? Not really. Because mostly I'm probably just going to kill on this turn anyway. God, you see, I'm falling off. I can't do with the key bindings anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me. Look at this. What's happened to me? I don't know. I'm gonna have to train myself or something. This is a hell no. Vessel Ace. Not really the first pick you want, but Vessel is good. And maybe we get a good blessing. Oh, this is a great blessing. This is actually one of the best blessings, if you ask me. All monsters +1 mana on death. It's probably one of the strongest blessings in the game. And I'm gonna give this guy a bunch of mana gain now, if you don't mind. This Vessel is pretty solid. And we high rolled for sure, but you know, blessings are always going to be positive, so I'm not too much concerned about high roll, low roll on that. You gotta hit something. So we can go... No, this one's less good because I didn't hit a way to ping. Let's see. It can be... Déjà vu. I agree. I have 8. So we can go Burst, Burst, Essence Thief, Burst, Burst, Essence Thief. What about Burst, Burst, Scald, Essence Thief into stopping on 3? That's probably best. Because I can just hopefully Essence Thief through this next turn now. But damage output is kind of lacking. And I don't want to be stuck playing forever versus Rotten. But I think I should always be fine here. Burst, Scald, Burst. Looks good. Yeah, I don't think this guy stands much of a chance. Is this heavy or did he low roll? It is heavy, okay. Doesn't matter. I'll roll for the Caldera's 3 damage, though. Probably this is lethal. It is not. I'm off by 1. What the hell? There we go. Pair to heal and self-heal side. It's pretty good for Vampire. I also think Right is pretty bad. Wonder about random in here, but let's try pair. I think it's okay, because we can also pair Fae, and we could get this to 2 and then to 4. People have told me that the keyword ordering matters. Like, when I lost my streak, actually, I didn't notice that the order in which the keywords were applied to Ace meant that I left 4 mana on the table. If I had known that interaction, I would have won the fight and kept my streak. But, I learned, and now I think you actually want the I think the multipliers need to go after, otherwise they multiply the base values and not the total value. And in less words, what I said there is, it matters what order that you put the items on. I can't believe you missed there. I mean, yeah, I can. It's actually not very surprising at all. Ooh, God. See, I'm washed, I think. It's the only thing I can say. I'm misclicking on the end turn button. I'm afraid to press the key bindings. What's gone wrong? Something has happened to me. The mind virus, the parasites, they got to me. Man, Faye, I gave you this cool pair side. What the fuck? This is upsetting. Why'd I even give you this shit? You're just gonna miss and roll weaken, 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 weaken. I'm gonna fucking weaken my brain. I'm gonna go insane. Oh yeah, petrified. Oh yeah, wow, cool. Petrified. I should lock that cleanse. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Okay. I just wanted to hit a cool boost combo, man. What is this? And he still dies. What about... Take me back to the start here. I can cast Circle. Not this one. I want Circle. Then nobody dies. I got it. You roll Fae? Nah. Ghast Fencer. And they're not giving me picks that I'm excited about, but Fencer is fine. Just not my favorite hit. And a Chomp. Chomp versus Fae looks like a horrible mismatch. This doesn't look fair. I don't think I'm gonna hit this pair. I am not. Well, let's try our best here for Fae. And I guess Fencer lets me set up some nice Scald gameplay, potentially. I can go here and then double Scald. Oh no, I cannot double Scald. I didn't proc the pair on one off. You know, I guess it doesn't matter that much. I just go like, hit, kill. Put 2 damage into the Chomp, I suppose. Oh god. Hate this enemy. Despise Chomp. I don't know anyone who likes him though, he's a real bastard. I can't believe Crone died for this. You're fine if I cast Infuse. Well, I guess not. Burst. Oh wait, what are you dying to? Oh, you're just getting bit. Maybe I just let him die. I think I will. I'll keep the Fae alive. It's a lot of effort to keep the Vessel alive, and for what? For what purpose? You know, it doesn't matter that much. 2 reeds, probably the way. Fencer 2 reeds is kind of nice. Also, it's really good for Vampire. Both very good, but probably on Vessel, or Fencer, I mean. Could also end up putting it on whoever holds the gloves later on. Kind of cute on this, too. This fight's pretty good for kill from 2. Put it on Vampire. Just start sniping Thorns or Gnolls. Or even the Grave. I go pair boost. Although I'm noticing that it's pretty hard to actually connect with this pair for this team. What do you think? 6 damage on the Gnoll? With the Grave? Probably. Too bad I can't just burst all these Thorns, but then they wouldn't be the devil. Immune to magic. But I'm magic based. Hey, how about a boost here, Faye? Maybe not. Honestly, I'm down to sack. Alright, well. Now I just look silly. It's probably... you could add circle. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think you just press and fuse here a few times. You almost lived. I shouldn't have locked this. I was down to trade his life, but it was kind of silly. And I'm just getting petrified to death. Yeah, my vampire. We can roll for it. 1, pair, 2, all fine. Oh, you hit. Good job, vampire. Oh, fuck you, fencer. For every good job, there's gotta be one, man, you're the worst. And there it is. Thorns, by the way, this sort of fight is why I rank these parties so low. The magic-based parties just get so clobbered by any random fight in the late game where they went, yeah, let's put some Thorns in here. And it happens more often than you may think. There's a lot of these fights where you're just like, wow, I am getting fucking crushed by these thorns. Because now, at this point, I've got 1, 2, 3 characters almost completely made worthless. And I'm just gonna sit here and go, man, this fucking sucks. Until eventually I roll it. And it's more threatening early than it is later. We were okay here, but it is still trouble. Surgeon with Pear sounds really good, but I am going to click on Warlock. I want you to know I think this might be the wrong choice, because Pear Surgeon sounds amazing. That guy's going to go crazy if you take it. I'm rolling for Cleanse and Weaken, although maybe... Well, this is never going to hit too. Okay, Vessel. I see. I'm starting to notice a bit of a pattern here with my my floor 16 boss fights, where for some reason someone just goes, you know what? I'm gonna low roll. Most important fight of the run? Time for me to fuck it up. Just noticing a bit of a pattern, that's all. That's okay. We'll work it out. Weakened Fae, so I can't cancel this. What a shame. You lock. Well, I guess you could roll the 1 cleanse sometimes. 6 is good. Okay. Oh, the chip. I think that didn't chip before. I shouldn't waste my healing like that. Yes, good. I have the good matchup into Basalt. That's the good news. The bad news is I'm getting beat down. Oh my god, come on, buddy. We're choking, man. This fight's not supposed to be this hard, but we're really ending on an X here? You just gotta give me a multi-hit. And then we kill the slate. At least I silenced. Or not silenced, but you know what I mean. It's good because it gives me the pair. Now I have 11 mana to play. I'm sitting here mentally casting Skull. Going, huh? Okay. Inflict death. Alright, Fencer. No. You can roll. Actually, this 1 cleanse means Fencer doesn't have to... Yeah, wait, this is pretty good. Because we can cleanse the death off and then burst to keep you alive. That's okay. And then we just had to heal our Warlock up so that he can cast. +2. This should be lethal if I look closely. Man. It's okay. We just go like circle. Then everyone gets to heal. There we go. How much of this am I sad to lose? I'm sad to lose Sapphire, Necromancer's Tome. I think it actually does kind of matter. I pass. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little worse now to have passed, but... For sure I'm picking Wax Steel, by the way. This isn't a question. We have the Giga combo now. We can go like... this run is basically over, is what I'm saying. So we can do 5 mana gain Vampire. You don't even need the Bag of Holding, do you? That's pretty busted. Vampire just pops out 5 mana every turn. It's as close to guaranteed as you can get. That's not true. You could get a little closer, but it is very likely, is how you should say it, that I will connect every turn. Great rolls. Alright. I almost forgive you guys for choking the last fight. Almost. That's a hell of a turn one, though. It's okay. You gotta choke every now and then, otherwise life is too easy. You learn from doing, and the doing is doing the worst shit I've ever seen. What the hell were these guys thinking last fight? But that's okay, because now I'm just blazing wisps for fun. Oh, it's Fate. Oh, fuck. Dude, someone on my stream was telling me they thought Fate was the worst tier 3 red, which is just crazy to me. It's always interesting to see people have varying opinions, though. I gotta wonder. Like, it's interesting, I guess, to see how people evaluate things, because they said, when they said it, they said this is one of the least, like, this side is bad. Not the Heal Shield 5, but the Heal Shield 2, they said was not very good. Which I, of course, do not agree with. But that seems good, I think. And then we go here. I'm gonna just blow out the spiker. This run is done, by the way. Barring an actual disaster in the final rounds. Angel Feather here is pretty silly. Because the rescue goes on at the end. Yeah, that's pretty gross. And I'm not saying, by the way, that I think that Fate is good because of this setup, but Fate is good always. Oh boy, I may have greeted. No, I had not. Like, obviously this is absurd. She just made 20 mana. Wait, it can go more. Hold on. Because we have Pain too. Yeah, I made 29 mana out of this unit. So, I'll even cast one on the grave. Fuck it. Dragon, you shouldn't be here. I could see myself keeping Fae, but I'm good with Profit too. Either option is pretty viable. It is a shame that you can't go up to a 5th item, because getting the Wham on Fate, I guess it doesn't actually work, but the pair would be kind of cute. But not much you can do about it, is there? No, I think all we can do is wrap it up. Yes, please hit me. I should be a little bit cautious of rerolling. Well, I've set myself up for disaster. Never mind. It's like, it's very greedy is the trouble. That decision is probably not correct, because it's very, very greedy to do that. You should actually not pair here. Like, I can miss there and then just kind of fucking die. Thankfully I didn't, so I'm just gonna turn one the dragon here. But if and you don't need to play like that, right? That's the big thing. I don't need to go for that high roll. This is a teachable moment. You should not do what I just did where I rolled down for this. You should just lock the guarantee, because if you miss and you fate rolls an X there, I think that this fight can actually get away from you. Where you lose a character turn 1 and then things snowball from there. And it didn't happen, but it's important to make the note. I think that it can just, like, you can fuck up there. If you do that, you can absolutely lose it. So, you know, but this is also what I mean about perspective picks like Dragonhide Gloves. I took it on like floor, 8 maybe? Probably a little earlier. And I just said, yeah, well, the other option doesn't do anything, and this will sometimes do something crazy. And the combo I had in mind was Wax Seal. I mean, there's other stuff you can do with it, but anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.